Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to tell you about a book I recently finished. It's called Living with a SEAL. It is by Jesse Itzler, and the subtitle is 31 Days Training with the Toughest Man on the Planet. So I had a chance to hear Jesse Itzler speak live at an industry event. He has a lot of energy, and he's very passionate about his topic. I also had an opportunity to meet him in person, get a picture, so that was kind of fun. The premise of the book is really interesting. So what happened was he does a lot of competitions, physical competitions, races, things like that. Running is his thing. And he was at an event and saw this man who just stuck with it to the end of a race on very little rations and broken bones in his feet and everything else. And he said, I've got to meet that man. Well, Jesse Itzler is a little crazy anyway, if you know anything about his history with business. So he went out there, he approached the guy and said, come and train with me in my home for a month. He invited this man, basically unknown, into his home with his wife, his child, a job in New York to train with him for a whole month. The rule that the Navy SEAL put out there was he had to do whatever he said, whenever he said it, and Jesse agreed. So there are quite a few stories in here, some of them a little bit scary, all challenging. He admits this just pushed him to the edge of his limits, but at the end of the time, he knew that he had grown quite a bit and learned a lot about the mental attitudes that this Navy SEAL brought to him. Interestingly enough, in my accountability group, a couple of the gentlemen actually attended a camp, a physical training camp that Jesse Itzler was holding, where he is again pushing the participants out there, kind of in line of what he did with the Navy SEAL. They said they loved it and hated it all together, and they're so glad they went. So the book again is Living with a SEAL by Jesse Itzler. It has a little bit of language, so if that would offend you, don't read this one. Just read the synopsis. But if you don't mind a fun thing, after all, he is a Navy SEAL, language is not the concern amongst these men, then I would encourage you to take a look. It is a good story. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.